Okay, so if you know, it's weird if I look at the screen. Anyway, if you followed me on the cell phone saga recently, you'll know that I went from an S10 Plus with poor reception issues to various different phones, Huawei's iPhone XR mainly, some other phones, but I noticed that there was some major reception issues with the Samsungs. Any Samsung I tried had inferior reception to iPhones. You know, that's not what I wanted. I'm an Android guy. But anyway, I just had a lot of dead zones on the way to work. But the straw that broke the camel's back was the Note 10 Plus. I just got, and I was out in the Ocala National Forest, and basically we had a family emergency, and people were trying to get a hold of me, and I had no reception at all. I was in the middle of the forest, complete dead zone. But I noticed, actually my wife noticed, she checked her phone, and she had got message after message after message, out at the same location, same network, same everything. So I rebooted my phone, rebooted her phone, set them side by side. She had 2 bars, I had nothing. So it wasn't just an S10 Plus problem, it was also a Note 10 Plus problem. I don't know what if it's the antennas or whatever it is, but anyway, so that really frustrated me. I loved the Note 10. It was a fantastic phone, tons of features. I mean, it was like the screen was gorgeous, decent battery life, didn't really blow me away like it wasn't like shockingly good, but it was good. Better than the OnePlus 7 Pro and S10 Plus and all that. I mean, it was a good battery, but it was not like, P30 Pro, P20 Pro levels. Anyway, so I begrudgingly got an iPhone 11 Pro Max. Didn't expect much from this phone. In fact, it's what I'm shooting on now. I'm not a fan of Apple. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an Apple fanboy. I hate iOS. I hate MacBooks. I hate all that. I prefer Android. I like Android, but I will say this phone is amazing. The 11 Pro Max. The camera, I don't even have the latest, the beta with the machine learning. I don't have that yet, but the camera is, in my opinion, way better than the Note 10 Plus, Note 10 Plus. There are things that I liked. I think I like the interface of the Note 10 Plus better, but the 11 Pro Max takes better photos, like hands down. They are just amazing. I can't wait till the 13.2 update comes out with the AI and all that. That's going to be something special. But the other thing, it's pretty much an iPhone. I mean, iOS, what it does. Yeah, it doesn't do much, but whatever it does well. Easy to use, whatever. So I'm not going to go into that. Everybody knows about that. What I will say is that's shockingly good about this phone is the battery life. I have used it, 3 days, 4 days now, and I generally charge it all day at work. It sits on a wireless charger, whatever. Well, I take it home in the afternoon. I use it all afternoon, and at night I play YouTube all night. One of those sound machine app or videos. So 8 hours of YouTube. I'll get up in the morning. I'll use it. I use it for running apps and different things and workouts and catch up on emails and whatnot. And the thing has never been below 45%. That same routine with the Note 10 Plus, I would have to basically top it up. Definitely in the morning. It would not make it to work. So with this, like say it's at 80%. I think it's about 80% by the time I go to bed. 7 to 8 hours of YouTube in the overnight, playing the sound machine constantly. will bring it down to about 55%. With the Note 10 Plus, it would go from, well, it would actually be close to 100 because I would top it up at night. By the time morning rolled around, it would be down in the 20s with the same amount of YouTube playing. So, you know, and keep in mind, this is not with the screen on. This is, I have YouTube Premium, so you can shut the screen off and still get the sound. But, I mean, that's a huge, huge difference. You know, we're talking, you know, 25, 30% versus 70, 80%. So, you know, this is the first phone I think I've ever had where I just don't even think about the battery at all. I don't, you know, if I left the house for the day with 40%, I wouldn't even sweat it at all, you know, because it's just so good. I mean, I don't know that anybody's even figured out how big the battery is, because, you know, Apple does that funky thing where it's 5 hours better than the last phone, or, you know, whatever. Just give us the MAH and give us the, you know, let us figure it out. But anyway, if, you know, the rest of the phone is typical Apple. The build's beautiful. The thing looks like a piece of jewelry. I'm not really crazy about the notch. I prefer the Note 10 Plus punch hole, but, you know, whatever. I will say the facial recognition is a million times better on the iPhone. Getting into the Note 10 Plus was a bit of a pain in the neck. I mean, you got to tap the screen, you got to swipe, you got to whatever. With this, you pick it up, you look at the screen, and you're going. So, you know, as much as I hate to say it, because I'm an Android guy, I mean, don't get me wrong. I want Android to get their shit together, but not Android, but the you know, the phone manufacturers. I think Android is doing its thing, but and in the meantime, you know, I don't know, I keep reading people say, you know, this is the least innovative iPhone and whatever, it's blah blah blah, it's mediocre, it's a sidestep, it's a freaking nice phone. It's expensive, but man, for me, it's worth it. You know, between the battery life and the camera, the screen, it's just wonderful. You know, I have like no complaints yet. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. I have a video before this, was my last video with the Note 10 Plus. So it'll be interesting kind of to see those side by side and see what the differences in the video recording quality is. But anyway, all right, I'm at work. Take it easy, guys. Subscribe, like, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me that I suck. I love all of it. Take care.